Hey guys, welcome back to a new series. Behind me we have an E30 Baur and I'm joined by Pav, the owner. Now, tell us a little bit about the E30.
So this is my 1986 BMW 3 Series. It's a 323i Baur. It's one of the last 323i's that were produced, and it's currently the only one left on UK roads.
In the white colour, is it?
In the white colour, yeah.
In the white colour. Now this, what's the colour of this?
It was meant to be originally Alpine White 1.
Right.
It's had a respray along its life. I have no idea what colour it is. Some kind of gloss white.
Yeah, it's some sort of gloss white, so hopefully we're going to change that. This car is being fully sandblasted and it's having all the metal work done by us. So currently it's still a rolling shell. We need to strip it, we need to get it on a rotisserie, we need to fix the feet to the rotisserie so it's a rolling rotisserie, and then hopefully it's going to be sandblasted. So they're coming on Monday and it is Friday, so we've got a lot of work to do. We've also got other videos to do as well. We've got a lot of work to do.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Right, so as I mentioned, this is still a rolling shell, so we need to take the front and the rear axles off. We need to strip everything else off of the car. All these little plastic bits, we need to take the steering rack off, anything else that's inside, just to make sure that everything's good for sandblasting. And then, yeah, we've got a lot of work to do. Well, the front axle is out. That could have been a lot worse, but it could have been better. Now, You may have seen us struggling, and it's because we actually snapped a bolt on this front side here that goes into the chassis. Now we'll try and rescue that because we don't want to spoil the threads that are in the chassis. We'll get some more grips on it. If not, we'll have to obviously weld a bolt onto it and then try and get it off that way. But that is the front chassis off. So now we're going to start taking off everything else inside this engine bay, and we're going to get these front wings off. We'll get that other door off, get the steering rack or the steering shaft out, and yeah, we'll work back towards the back of the car. Right, so that's the front axle off, that's the rear diff off. That rear cradle was an absolute pain in the arse to do. Normally they are. It was on Collins, it was on Matt Armstrong's, and it also was on this as well. So I think one of the bushings is stuck on one side, the other one just snapped off, unfortunately. But that's most of the things off. So we've got the steering rack off, we've got most of the brake lines off. Obviously we've still got the things to do underneath the car, and we've got that petrol tank to take off as well. So we're just gonna have a bit of a tidy up, get everything in order, because as you can see, it's an absolute mess around here. And then we'll start on that petrol tank, get that off, and yeah, see where we are from there. Right, so we've mostly cleaned up. Now we can take the throttle pedal out. We've got the sound deadening to take out while it's still kind of rigid and it's not moving all over the place on the rotisserie. And we've also got that petrol tank. So that's the main bits that we can do now. We've also got these little stickers that we're going to try and save if possible. Right, so we've got the front axle off, we've got the rear diff off, the rear axle off, everything's off, and we've taken the VIN plate off. Pav is just getting the last of the mud flaps off, and then it's ready for a rotisserie. But as you saw from the start of this video, we actually took a lot of spare parts out of the boot. Now there is quite a lot of panels for this car, so we'll go through them now and show you exactly what is needed on this E30. Right, you may have seen at the start of the video, we actually took all of these out the car. Now these are the extra panels which Pav has purchased. Now I'm not sure if we're actually going to use all of them or not, but we need to have a look at the car in more detail just to see if we need them. So I'm just going to unbox them, show you what the crack is, and then yeah, we'll do that. Right, so this is all the stuff that Pav's actually bought for this car. Now, we've got the front floor pans. I think we're going to use the driver's side floor pan, but not the passenger side. You've got the rear floor pans down here as well. I don't think we're going to use them. These wheel arches, we need to see exactly what the wheel arches are like, and then we may use them, we may not. We've got this genuine scuttle panel from BMW, so I think Pav actually said that there's quite a lot of repairs on that section, so we may actually use that. Two sills, not sure if we're going to use them or not. Again, we need to sandblast the car and see exactly what it's like. We've got this back section here, which is a full back panel. I don't think we need to use that, but it's there if we do. We've also got this battery section here and these front sills. Now, I'm not sure if we're going to use these or not. It all depends on how the car looks after sandblasting. And they're there if we need them, basically. So if we don't need them, then save a bit of money. Right, so that's all we've got time for in this video. Do check us out in the next E30 Baur video, where we're going to continue stripping the car and hopefully get it on a rotisserie ready for sandblasting.